The Sharam. Yes, we're in a Sharam. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexus Gaming Series Division E East matchup of FF and the Pancakes versus Frostbite. On the left-hand side, we got a Diablo, Rhaegar, Leoric, Deathwing, and Nazeebo. On the right-hand side, we have got a Dahaka, Joanna, Anduin, Jaina, and Falstad. That'll be your Frostbite roster. Let's go ahead. Let's check out the level 1s. And, as I had said beforehand, we have got a fun little prediction. Will Nazeebo get 175 stacks? It does not matter what he takes at 20. It matters what this number is at the end of the game. This is the only number that matters. If he takes bad medicine at 20 and starts removing stacks, and in the end of the game he's at 169, then the payout will go to 174 or less. There you go. It's quite simple. Get your gambles in, and we'll see what happens at the end of the game. Came across a Swinger ad. Oh, that's really awkward. That is very awkward. Anyways, let's talk about the game. Let's not talk about swingers. Oh, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know, Baha Khan is all about. It's a big key party. We're all gonna put our keys in a dish. Just kidding, that's not actually gonna happen. So, let's see what we have here for our back and forth between these lanes. And already we have 18 stacks on the Nazeebo. Wow, we have 13,000 that Nazeebo will finish, and 50. Not 50,000, 50 on him not finishing. So, some odds to be played if you intend to do so, but let's talk about the camps that will be split between both these teams. Faster camp grab on the left-hand side. Will Mr. G and team rotate for any sort of invade? Doesn't look like it. Seems like it's going to be priority back into double soaking. And when we look at the team of FF and the Pancakes, you look at this and you might go like, there's not a true assassin on their team. It's very bruisery, but there's a lot of really good lockdown and control that I think is actually, or could be, the winning potential for the side of FF and the Pancakes. When we look over at the side of Frostbite, I really do like their draft. Actually, I like their draft quite a bit. Ring of Frost potential, Water Elemental, Winter Elemental, whichever one you want to call it. You also have the Gust from Falstad for a little bit of control. You've got Anduin with Light Bomb, so you could like Gust into a corner, Light Bomb Falling Sword. Isolation from Dahaka's the Assumption. Contagion at 20 could be huge. Liking both of the drafts. We'll see how things work out for the side of FF and the Pancakes. All in 2. Ooh, okay, we got some all-ins. Yeah, Darth Looper, I told you, Automod is absolutely horrible. Automod is not useful at all, and I don't know why I keep it around. I really should just turn it off. It is also kind of fun just to see all the dumb stuff that it automods. That it's like, really? You're going to automod that? Okay. Well, either way, rotations are a little bit faster for the side of FF and the Pancakes. They are going to be having a decent amount of experience over the enemy, but is that like fake experience or true experience gain over? Because we still have lanes to be cleared out, and that's what I'm wondering. Like, as these lanes get cleared out, is it a lot closer? Nah, we're looking at a quarter experience difference. We can actually look at the experience breakdown really quickly. Mercenaries is going to be offering up a chunk right there. Minions are pretty close. Passive is close. So it's mostly just the experience from Mercenaries. Okay. I thought the minion experience was a lot bigger. Leoric does catch another wave bottom. 7 talent tier soon. Dahaka to match out. Do I really have to come out of retirement? No, this is a place for you to hang out. I don't want you coming here and working. This is a place for you to relax, Stark. And you can just sit there and mock people too. Oh, anyways, so the contest over the Control Point A will be up and available. We have a huge Earth Shatter. Stampy getting a little bit low here, but it's still... Actually, I can't believe that went so quickly over to the side of FF and the Pancakes. Looking like we have Rhaegar with a quick chain heal. Jumps in. Who else will jump into this? That's an overpower. Any Shadow Charge? Joanna just finishes out Subdue. That's huge. Oh, does she die? Typically, that's like the trade. You get subdue finish because you have to step so far out of position to get it done that you end up dying. Johanna, you gotta be careful there, bud. Playing with fire, running around that close to the laser beam that does explode after being casted. Or after cast. Auto attacks from Falstad. He is into the full auto build with the hammer gains as well as the secret weapon. So we should be seeing the percent-based damage. And it makes a lot of sense. Deathwing, Leoric, Diablo, a lot of high health pool heroes. Tailwinds will be massive at level 20 or level 13. I actually played an auto attack Falstad yesterday. I was chunking into a Cho'Gall, but I didn't play that game very well. I honestly don't think I had that good of games yesterday. As I said, I do kind of want to do a series where I go back into my Storm League games and I watch them back and try and figure out where I went wrong. Dahaka, he's gonna burrow. Does he have Essence? No, this might be a dead Dahaka. Diablo comes through, overpower, Shadow Charge. Essence popped a little too late, and he does go down. First blood over to the side of FF and the Pancakes, and they will invade this camp. It is not a sneaky rotation. They basically rotated right out of way for this. And while we have 10 Talontiers coming through to our left-hand side team first, let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers, as we always do. Johanna with the Condemn. Diablo's able to get the camp. Stampy looking to back away. Falstad does fly into bottom lane, but it's not going to be quick enough. And as I had mentioned, 10 Talontiers soon to be here for FF and the Pancakes. What do they pick up? Will Deathwing go for the upgrade onto his Cataclysm? No, he's Bellowing Roar. We have the Gargantuan, Entomb, Ancestral, and the Apocalypse. Pretty standard across the board for the side of FF and the Pancakes. As we look at Frostbite, we're waiting to see. Jaina's level 10s. They're both very, very good. I'm assuming Falstad's going to be going into the Gust. Isolation for the Dahaka. Bless you. Maybe Falling Sword, Light Bomb. There's the Falling Sword. There's the Gust. Light Bomb is the assumed pickup for the Anduin. We have the Water Elemental for the Jaina. I put 10k on Cho'Gall yesterday and felt kind of dirty. I mean, hey, you gamble. I'm not going to take any offense to how you gamble. It's there for you to have fun. My pain is your enjoyment. My pain is your enjoyment. 92 stacks on the Nazebo on his baseline. Got 52 on the spiders from the level 1. Also, if I lose, my pain is your enjoyment. See? Exactly. Dahaka grabbing Soak in bottom lane. Alright, all heroics off cooldown. Waiting for some sort of engagement between these teams. Just waiting for something to happen. Also, 19 stacks on the Falstad. Is it a 1% per? I honestly don't remember.
Starting up an
Okay, so it is 1 per. Okay, so the attack damage is increased by 19 currently. But you also have that activatable. You have the activatable to gain 40% attack speed for 4 seconds. So we'll see how the level 13 works out. Falstad barrel rolls away just to play safe. Dahaka in bottom lane. He's going to meander his way up into the top. Did go into enhanced agility, which I do want to note here. Not the best talent for this map. The reason being is there's not a lot of bushes on this map. This is probably Dahaka's weakest map when it comes to brush stock value. Enhanced agility is good, but like when we talk about bushes, like, yeah, I guess there's some in the rotation from mid to bottom, so you could get a little bit of speed there. You do have a little bit in the rotation from mid to top, but nothing in the top really defined value. I would have honestly liked to see either the tissue regeneration for just more of a tanky build. And I know, yes, there's Leoric, so he'd be able to drain off of that, but still, I think the tankier build would have been a little bit of a better choice. But either way, my opinion to the side, that's going to be a Chastise out from the Anduin onto Diablo, just poking. Dahaka's back in the mix. Light Bomb from Anduin. There's the Falling Sword. There's the Light Bomb combo as we have the drag onto Diablo. We do have some turrets to be utilized here. Entomb from the Leoric. Leap of Faith from the Anduin. Apocalypse. And that's Dahaka to go down. Falstad throwing out the hammering, but is not able to get those autos. Jaina does go down as well. FF and the Pancakes controlling the point. Deathwing burninating. And this is looking like objective phase to the side of FF and the Pancakes. I appreciate it, Darth Leaper. Thank you. My points might be safe. Hey, it's Division E. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in Division E. I honestly was partially thinking we'd get a Gust Falstead, or dear lord, a Hinterland's Blast Falstead. I honestly did. I honestly thought it was going to happen. Also, your points might not be safe. The game could end abruptly. The game could end just right here, right now. Top lane 4 is going to be falling to the Trigla Protector, as the Trigla Protector just falls right now. Mr. G and the rest are trying to back away. It's going to be a falling sword. No Light Bomb. Actually, the Light Bomb afterwards, really good layering from that one. Nazebo's Spiders will be finished out from that level 1. Good Bellowing Roar from the Deathwing, and that's going to be more of a disengage tool than anything. Jaina finishes her Ice Block, pops it immediately. Dorkster trying to back away and manage it. Oh, wait, no. Entomb. Can Grumpy Kitten find the kill? No, the Leap of Faith is going to be coming out. Magnus backing away, pops the Aaron skin, and is right out of there. I mean, someone's core could just collapse all of a sudden. Little Earth Shatter from Deathwing, no 16, so no conflagration. Here comes the Brushstock from Dahaka, and I was talking about how it's not a good map for him, but he does find a really good Brushstock right there. Apocalypse to be popped, Miss Nugget does go down, Leoric to be traded. He does have his trait, so he does have the ability to respawn on the battleground. Drag from Dahaka onto Diablo, Souls Reset, Falling Sword from the Joanna, buys a window as Jaina does go down. Diablo did get his soul revitalization, and he's back in the mix. Deathwing, the huge Earth Shatter. Magnus low, that's a Nazebo to find the kill. 154 stacks for the Nazebo as we have 16 talent here. Got the Blood Ritual as well, so you're getting extra stacks from kills. Cores collapsing randomly have been known to happen in Ghillie Shark games too. I mean, when Schumann plays Abathur and he can sit and backdoor the camp, or backdoor keeps constantly, absolutely, yeah. Idea for Tuesday, Lightning Breath plus Diablo plus Leoric with March. Excuse me, Lightning Breath Diablo with Leoric March. Flaming Tenderizer. That could be cool. That could be really cool. But that also requires me to play a Leoric, and I don't know if I'm a very good Leoric, to be honest. Isolation onto Rhaegar, but it doesn't matter. Diablo sets up the kill, the Entomb is there, and Dahaka goes down for the next 35 seconds. Alright, siege through bottom lane. Next objective is control point C in the bottom. Map is in favor for FF and the Pancakes right now. Also, Kel, I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for coming by. There's control point C, 7-2 in kills, 17-16 in levels, 18 really close to the side of FF and the Pancakes as they continue to open up bottom lane. Could do it with Deathwing too. Yep. Could definitely do it with Deathwing. But that also means that one of us has to play Deathwing, and I'm not a good Deathwing either. If only I was just good at every hero in Heroes of the Storm. If only. Nazebo got his stacks. It's not a guarantee, chat. It's not a guarantee. He could go bad medicine at 20. I'm not going to pay out the Nazebo stacks until the game is over. Just saying. Just saying. You know, you never... I don't know. I don't look... I just look at the level 1s. That's all it is. Or I just look at who's on what side. The Haka Brushstock's in. Goes for the drag, can't connect. Deathwing with the Cataclysm gets into a better position. Gets onto the conveyor belt, tries to back away. A little contest on the channel, neither team getting any sort of channel. There's going to be a turret out from one of the players. Apocalypse from Diablo, there's an Entomb as well from Leoric, blocking some of the pathing here as Deathwing just sits on the conveyor belt, dropping the flame, and that Molten Flame is going to find the kill. Actually, Leoric fighting that kill. Light Bomb from Anduin connects onto 3. Bellowing Roar from Deathwing as he is not CC'd by that stun. Channel stopped, or at least the focus is no longer onto the control point. Grumpy Kitten back here getting the channel And we've got about a half a level, a little bit more than that, for our FF and the Pancakes crew to get their level 20. Deathwing takes flight, 70% and rising when it comes to the Triglav. And I think with Dahaka dead for 12, I think they give this. Okay, Diablo Souls are back. 202 stacks for the Nazebo. Man, we got some high stacking Nazebos these games today. Mid lane fort should go down to the massive minion wave. Yeah, that's going to be those ranged minions getting that fort. Bottom lane fort will go down to the Triglav. Deathwing getting the landing onto the enemies. Does have the conflagration. And that Falstad is shredding through. The Deathwing goes down to the Anduin. Oh no, Anduin actually, does he have the, what is it, Moral Compass? No. Or, yeah, it is. Divine Star fires a basic attack at an enemy close to his apex. Man, that level 4, as Diablo goes down, Leoric to fall as well. Things falling apart for the members of FF and the Pancakes. What are they going to do with this Triglav, this derelict, for the next 45 seconds? They don't want to step up in lane with a Rhaegar and a Zebo. So I guess they go top and defend. Hey, Nugget, what's up? All right, 20s are here. What is it? What is it for Nazebo? Believers get to relax, as it's not going to be bad medicine. It is going to be the Vile Infection at level 20. So we'll pay out the people at the end of the game still, as the Triglav Protector is going to be pretty much useless here. Leoric might have an Entomb when the Triglav ends, maybe? No. Okay. Dahaka to clear out mid. All right. Yeah, the limit is very, very minimal right there. Chastise from Anduin doesn't have the piercing light. There's an Apocalypse from the Diablo. Big fight breaking out as that's an Earth Shatter from the Deathwing. Ancestor healing. Farseer's Blessing coming through as well. Big Entomb with the Buried Alive. Nugget trying to back away. So much damage over time. So much damage. Oh, the camp. Oh, actually, yeah, there was the camp that got triggered. Does find the kill. Dorkster is low here. Top lane. Are they looking to take down the keep? Diablo goes in and just smushes this. Jaina, Nazebo finding the last little bit of damage. Leoric a little far forward right there. 60-some seconds on the Ancestor healing. Seems like top lane keep is going to take quite a bit of damage from the catapult and the siege camp. Diablo still pushing people around, gets dragged by the Dahaka. Diablo Stampy so very low, goes down to the autos from the Falstad. Does have that percent-based damage. Also did go into the Afterburner at level 16. I'm a big fan of Crippling Hammer for the slow, but either way, Falling Sword, Joanna wants this. Conflagration shredding through Joanna and her Iron Skin, but it does save her for the time being. Just get out of the robot, yeah. And bottom lane needs to be cleared out, so 20 apiece. And we do have the Winter Mute for the Jaina, which is a really strong upgrade. Falstad, Nexus Frenzy, so he's got the range increase by 1.1, but also more attack speed. More attack speed for Falstad. 20% now, so he basically jumps to 60% when he gets the Frequent Flyer active. Not too bad. Not too bad for the Falstad. I think it takes him to 6.6 range, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 6.6 range. All right, Control Point A, the second one, will be coming up not too long from now. So I think it's just both teams kind of turtling up and waiting. All right, Deathwing takes flight. He's actually full HP, so just jumping up into the sky. He does have the arrival of a god, so he has all the level 7 talents now. So he's also got the meteorites that land. I believe also he has a spell armor reduction when he lands on enemy heroes, if I think. Apocalypse. There's the Deathwing to drop down. Yeah, he does have the spell armor reduction, as you saw that on Jaina. There will be Falling Sword with the Heaven's Fury. Deathwing still getting shredded by the Falstad. Apollo very low, gets the barrel roll away, taps the well, but the damage over time from Nazebo is a little too much. It's a 2-minute cooldown on the well, a 60-second cooldown on Deathwing, or on the Falstad, excuse me. Deathwing still dead for the next 50-some seconds. Nazebo Spiders chasing out onto the Joanna. Gargantuan And Dahaka goes for the flank drag with the brush stock. Doesn't work out right there. Isolation with the contagion does spread to a few, but it doesn't seem like it's really a worried or a concern. It's a very deep falling sword with Nugget a little far away, and Sister Healing will come through. Farseer's Blessing does have that splash heal. Diablo Hellgate gets the overpower. Dahaka goes down. That's Dorkster very low, able to back away, but I think this keep should fall. This might be a game-ending push from the side of FF and the Pancakes. They really could go for game here. Better robot, Triglove? Well, it's the Triglove, obviously. Duh. Why would you even ask that question? Okay, so Core is potentially falling here. Yeah, it's gonna fall. All right, game number 1 goes over the side of FF and the Pancakes. GG, well played. Can my buttons work, please? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look. 252 stacks. Choose outcome. Does Nazeebo get stacked? Yes. 175 or more. Courtney might be a pretty good Nazeebo player. 100% kill participation, highest siege, highest damage, highest... Nope, not the highest soak. Well, maybe not the best Nazeebo. GG. A very good Nazeebo, to say the least, though. A very good Nazeebo. Alrighty, let's go ahead and bring it on back to Bandit and I. As you can see, he's hiding his face. He got that dental treat, and now he's just out cold. Just out cold. Man, I think I got enough water for this series. Hey, Rob Dog, what's up, bud? It's the Big Cheese and Sleep Boy. Oh. Wait, who's the cheese? Huh? Let's grab this. Oops. Alright, players didn't swap sides. Kael'thas, do we have a Convection Kael'thas? Is this Convection Kael'thas? Prefer Big Kahuna? Just trying to get through another day? Well, I hope your day is improving, bud. I hope your day is nice and easy. And I hope your night is even better and relaxing. Alright, let's see. No, boo! Boo! No convection on the Kael'thas. Okay, let's do a Vala questing talent. Yeah, I think we'll do a Vala questing talent. How about that? How about a Vala questing talent? Vala's going to be going into Creed of the Hunter at level 1, so start prediction. How many Vala level 1 stacks by end? Creed of the Hunter has a total of 300 stacks, if I'm not mistaken. We are in Division E, so we do have to kind of respect the, some players might not sit in auto, they might not play as risky. Let's go ahead and say, let's use the Nazeebo numbers. 175 or more, 174 or less. Let's do that. Let's use the Nazeebo numbers, and I think I was thinking maybe 150, but let's do a little bit more than halfway. Let's do 175. So we'll see how many stacks does Vala get on her level 1 Creed of the Hunter by the end of the game. I'm gonna not delay, because I did delay a lot just getting into the series, so I will not delay getting into map number 2. Let's update that team score. FF and the Pancakes did take game number 1, and let's get you all into the game. Let's find out what's gonna happen here. I'll start the bet once we introduce the teams. On the left-hand side, we got FF and the Pancakes looking to take us, looking to take things in a 2-0 fashion. We got a Lunara, Rhaegar, Ragnaros, Arthas, and Kael'thas. Over on the side of Frostbite, looking to take us to a map 3 in our Division E East matchup, we got a Joanna, Anduin, Vala, Sylvanas, and Leoric. As I said, Vala has the Creed of the Hunter at level 1, and we'll go ahead and do a Twitch prediction for that. How many Creed of the Hunter stacks by the end of the game? You have got 2 minutes on the prediction. Get your gambles in, ladies and gentlemen. My water is actually a lot emptier than I thought. I thought I still had enough to, like, sip through this map, but it's actually just ice in there. Anyways, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll make it through, maybe. Unless it's like a 40-minute map, then it's gonna be like, okay, all right. Little meatball from the Ragnaros as well. We do have the Mana Addict for the Kael'thas. Not as confident betting for this one, huh? Not as much confident in this bet as it was for Nazebo stacking in level 10s. I do like the betting meta of like of the shift in like what people will go all in for. So Ragnaros into Leoric. I think Leoric wins this out, especially with Oisin's renewal. This is a really good sustain for him. He also has a 20-second cooldown whenever he grabs Regeneration Globe. So he only needs like 6 Regeneration Globes to get full cooldown, which I know he wouldn't get 6 back to back to back to back, but still, the sustainability from it is really strong. Also, you have the Spectral Leech, so it's a really, really good level 1 for this solo lane matchup, and we'll check on that as the game does go on. There we go. That's the channel betting I like to see. Thank you, chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Well, we're in game 2, Infernal Shrines. Let's see what happens here. I believe the bet still has 20 seconds if anyone wants to get some extra betting in. Only 3 stacks on the Vala. Only 3 stacks currently on this Creed of the Hunter. But keep in mind, objective phases are, they can be long on this map, and that might be where Vala finds a lot of her autos. Also, level 4 will be big for her. Does she go Death Dealer or Hot Pursuit? Death Dealer is what I feel like I typically see. Hot Pursuit, I feel like, is good for sustainability and chase. Okay. Just peeking around the map right now to see what's happening. Ragnaros going into full shifting meteor build. You gain spell armor, reducing damage to the next enemy ability by 50. Stores up to 2 charges. Okay. I was thinking about the level 7. Sorry, I was thinking of the level 7. No, Stark. You need to take my points. I am giving them to you. Oh, okay. All right. Wow. What a humble and amazing community that I do have. Look at my amazing and humble community, sharing points with each other, cheering on different divisions that they're not even in. Alrighty, first Punisher, Mortar mid lane. We'll see what happens. That's a lot of damage onto Courtney. Courtney trying to back away. That's 66 HP on the Kael'thas. Dorkster gets the small little leap of faith and will be saved. No Kaimo cleanse in this game. You know, we haven't had a Kaimo cleanse all day. I just want to make enough bank to troll the Where's the Minimap folks on Tuesday. You know, I should really lower the cost of that, shouldn't I? I should really lower the cost of that. I think that needs to be like a 3,000 redemption. I need to see, because I rarely ever see anyone redeem it, so I think it's a little too expensive. I'm gonna make it cheaper. Dorkster, oh, did they not get the Haunting Wave? It might have been into the sidewall, I'm not 100% sure, but I thought Dorkster was gonna die right there. That's not gonna be the case at all. Okay, maybe we'll lower it. Only if you're good, chat. Only if you're good. I would like to see it spammed more often, personally. I'm only going to use it every time someone complains anyways. Thank you. Well, we'll cheat. We'll lessen the cost. Dear Lord, Vala picking up a few stacks right here. And my apologies, actually, I completely misremembered Vala talents. I said Hot Pursuit at level 4. How could I? How could I have forgotten that Hot Pursuit's at level 7, not level 4? What an idiot! What a bad caster! For that, I think you should all just be giving me subs. Anyways, sorry. Grumpy Kitten and the rest are going to clear out this Mortar Punisher from mid lane. Looks like Apollo will be able to just keep the hatred up. Maybe looking to step in here. Sylvanas actually activates her Black Arrows. I think Apollo... No, they still have their hatred up, I think. Gonna back away here for a second, poke out a little bit more. And, will unfollow, don't worry. No! I actually think I'm close to 6K followers. This is obviously a very important thing to check during the match. Yeah, I'm like 198 followers away from 6K. Looks like there's an invade onto the camp. Apollo attacking from the bush just to play safe. Magnus stepping up. Oh, that's not Magnus. Sorry. Ooh, I don't know what shredded through all this enemy. No way does Dorkster live right here. Okay, yeah, Dorkster does go down to the damage over time from Lunara, but Lunara, will fall as well. A trade on kills, but 10 talents here will be achieved by the side of Frostbite. First as Vala goes down! The living bomb being spread from player to player. Oh, how unfortunate. My stacks! Ah. Yeah, I gotta say, this Leoric is playing the solo lane really good up against the Ragnaros. Ragnaros is doing their best. Zarek Rune, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming by. Are you following? Have you thought about hitting that follow button here on twitch.tv/Bahamut Gaming? Your follows make Bandit very happy. Vala gets 1 stack on her Creed of the Hunter. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. The Arthas is a little forward, but he is... Oh, that's a great entomb from Leoric. There's a lava wave into the top lane, but let's talk about this fight. The Ancestral Healing will come through onto Stampy. Chastise onto one hero right there. There's a very low Arthas. He's able to back away. Leoric is getting a little too low here. No shifting meteor control. Pyro Blast.
We're dead.
And that is a dead Leoric. He can cheat death. He can also get vision for his team. You can actually see really quickly, this is Leoric getting some vision. You can also see him cheating death a little bit. You can see that death timer speeding up a little bit as he does have the Spectral Leech applied. 62 stacks on the Vala right now. Bottom lane is going to be where the priority comes through. I actually do like this call. Instead of rushing to top and trying to make something happen while that death timer is slightly active, I like this call for bottom lane. It's not where the next Punisher is, but it does open up the map if a Punisher does come through bottom lane. Then there's a lot of good siege potential. Also, maybe we'll see some later push there. But let's talk about this objective. Let's also showcase where the APM is. Everyone's favorite stat. Oh, my bad. Why you're bad? No need to apologize. Lunara leaping strike, wailing arrow from Sylvanas. An entomb from Leoric does block the path to disengage. Doesn't catch anyone inside, just creates really good terrain. Arthas may have finished his level 4, but he is dead for the next 20-some seconds. Apollo backing away. Holy Word Salvation will be used by the Anduin. Chastise out from Nugget as well. No Piercing Light. Excuse me. Piercing Light, I think, would have been massive for this game. Miss Nugget has had a couple really good Chastises that would have locked down a couple and would have given some spell power by now. But still, either way, let's check out what this engagement looks like. There's the Chastise onto the Kael'thas, who's trying to back away. The Ancestral Healing is going to be on a 10-second cooldown as it's not able to get that time onto the Kael'thas. And keep in mind, Ancestral Healing is a 1-second animation. That 1 second feels like 3. That 1 second feels like forever. It feels like a heal from Alex Straza, which is a literal 3-second proc. Ooh, Lunara goes down as well. FF and the Pancakes hemorrhaging a couple members in a critical objective phase moment. Will Ragnaros, though, will he go for the Molten Core to try and snipe away the last... No, he could use Molten Core to also defend. Now, keep in mind, where you spawn into the Molten Core is important. See how Grumpy Ken's on the far side? Because where you spawn in is where it spits you back out. So you always want to have that as a consideration. There's the jump in from the Punisher onto the Arthas, who's taking quite a bit of damage. This is a big swing from the Ragnaros. The shield, or excuse me, the Molten Core already ending. Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. The Punisher should have another jump fairly soon. A little bit of some sort of auto happening somewhere over here on the right side of our screen. That all doesn't matter. The fort being sieged down will go down. And keep in mind, while the siege is happening, Leoric is split pushing in bottom lane. Really liking the Leoric play. Hey Spaz, what's up, bud? What's up, Devastated? Hello, everybody. Hello. And hello to all the lurkers in chat as well. Alrighty. So Leoric has a camp for bottom. The members of FF and the Pancakes will grab a camp for top. Thank you, Rob Dog, for the lurkin' banana. God, who doesn't love that tier 3 beautiful banana emote that I've spent hours making? So many hours making that banana emote. Such a great tier 3 emote. Thank you all for the lurks. I do appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, so top lane being opened up a little bit further. Next Punisher will be frozen in the mid lane. How do we know? Well, we can see it's on the minimap, but we can also hover our cursor over it as well. Okay, nope. Sylvanas throws back the Haunting Wave, but there's an Entomb from Leoric. He's a little split from the team. The Haunting Wave back in to the engagement with that Windrunners. We do have the Blessed Shield from Joanna being popped. Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. That's Kael'thas to be popped like a pimple as 100 stacks are achieved by the Vala. Only 75 more autos onto enemy heroes. Seems pretty feasible. Top lane Fallen Shaman will be cleared out. Bottom lane Ragnaros pushing up a wave. Alrighty. It's getting closer and closer. I wonder who's sweating more, the believers or the doubters? Nara does have that Sentinel Wisp. It's in the bush, but it's going to be cleared out by the spitting blessed hammers of the Joanna. Rain of Vengeance from Vala connecting onto Grumpy Kitten, who's going to be popping that blast wave. Warp Lord, thanks for the follow as well. Dorkster trying to back away. Shifting Meteor. It's thrown in the wrong direction, then shifted back so it can't catch up. Leoric drops the Entomb. Lunara leaping strikes away. No level 20, so no buried alive. Oh, I was looking to see if there was Ignite, but there's no level 16. It's a sliver away. That was a massive flame strike that actually might have gotten the kill onto Apollo if it did have the level 16 Ignite. Does Kael'thas go into it? What are we going to see here? What's Kael'thas looking for 16? There's the Ignite. Okay. Flame Strike applies Living Bomb. So many bomb passes. Yeah, they're just playing volleyball. Leoric is going to have a Wraithwalk end, but he's going to be in a safe spot. Ragnaros clearing out the top lane. 16 up on both sides. Leoric actually going for the Ominous Wraith, and then he's going for the Crushing Hope. Usually we see either Drain Talents, Auto Talents, or Wraithwalk Talents at 13, 16 in conjunction. But either way, a little bit of a mix-up on those. And let's see what's going to happen here in our next objective, Frozen Punisher for the mid lane. Lava Wave for the bottom. Does Ragnaros get the timing? Does he get the perfect timing? I think this is way too early, actually. By perfect timing, does he get the wave as it spawns at the core? That's the big question. Oh, well, it doesn't matter right now as we are going to be seeing huge Wailing Arrow. There's an Entomb. That's going to be Ragnaros still alive in all of this. I can't believe Grumpy Kitten is still alive. And actually, Ragnaros did get the beautiful timing for the bottom lane as you don't see a wave coming out from core. Sylvanas Ragnaros traded. Yeah, you can see there's no wave coming in here, so that's actually going to be bottom lane fort to fall. Ragnaros actually had the perfect timing on that one. Arthas with some healing over time steps back in. Bottom lane fort does fall. Anduin does utilize the Holy Word Salvation, a little bit of bomb spread as well. Ragnaros dead and Sylvanas for equal timing roughly as the Flame Strikes are coming out, applying that Living Bomb. Ancestor Healing will be utilized as well. Arthas stepping back into the engagement. Another Flame Strike will be spreading that Living Bomb around. We do have Miss Nugget getting dove onto the backline by Stampy. Stampy looking for the kill. Flame Strikes out from Kael'thas. Leoric is left all by himself. The Living Bomb being spread from player to player. So much sharing of the Living Bomb as Arthas chases out Apollo low, 124 stacks. Some globes to be gathered, and a Frozen Punisher for mid lane. I thought Frostbite was a Division D team. Did I label things incorrectly? Nope. Nope. Division E East, according to the NGS website. Maybe they might have been in Division D last season and dropped down to Division E this season. Or there's a team with a similar name in Division D. That's a possibility too. Either way, keep front gate to take a bit of damage here. Punisher gonna get pulled over. Does get the lockdown onto the tower for about 3 seconds. And Living Bomb applied. That's a Wailing Arrow. 90-second cooldown onto that one. Punisher does get a little jump over as well. The minion wave still dealing a decent amount of damage to this fort. This keep, excuse me. As the Impaler camp in bottom lane is gonna be pushing up as well. You missed how to enter. Huh? What? Whoa, Sylvanas with an insanely... Oh no, Dorkster doesn't get the second Haunting Wave. It was triggered too early, and Stampy wants the kill. The damage over time is going to be enough, and that does get the kill. Howling Blast was actually targeted on the far side. Ancestor Healing will come through. Ragnaros just trying his best to live here. Will be able to do so. Holy Word Salvation used. Stampy gets back onto the point. Ragnaros with another beautiful timing onto that wave in top lane does get the kill onto the mini wave as it spawns. So this is going to be Fallen Shaman. Unfortunately, getting targeted by the tower. Will not be able to take down more than maybe just one tower. Second Lava Wave with the level 20 Lava Surged, of course, yeah, is going to be coming through bottom. Does Ragnaros have, like, the giga timing on this? I think Ragnaros does. Is it 3 for 3 on the yeah, wow. Grumpy Kitten knowing the timing of these waves. That is actually, it's a little thing, but it's a big deal in my opinion to be able to do that. As we do have the core starting to fall. Molten Core to be used by Ragnaros. He's going to be sieging onto said core, and it's looking like, ladies and gentlemen, FF and the Pancakes, they're going to be taking map number 2 in our 4th best of 3 of the day, if I'm not mistaken. GG, well played. Alrighty, chat. Alrighty. Let's see. Obviously, I missed how to enter Division E. Oh, I mean, you have to apply to NGS, and then the mods and whatever, they give you your division based on your MMR and stuff. Anyways, talent.